other part of the story. That was the dental message. I might not have got everything right, and I might not got all energies in line, but that's the way that the spirit was giving it to me. Okay, so they said so. This is basically what's been going on. This person that I'm with right now, they paid and they've been sleeping with and doing baby traps on to swap energies and to steal mine, just like they did my health relationship. So he basically her puppet. So I don't know if it's my mama that I was raised with that's doing it, or she trying to protect my sister, because I know for a fact that my Aunt Lillian is doing it. Because my Aunt Lillian ain't got no edges and no hair, and they can tell you everything, and she ain't never liked me since I was a child. So I know for a fact it's her. It might not be my mama per se. If it ain't, and she just protecting my sister, I'm still upset at the fact of anything that ever could have happened to my child or anybody else's child for that matter of fact. But I see how y'all doing it. So basically, now I know why he was so excited to fix his house up for you, but then something happened, and all of a sudden you told him another lie. Every time, just like his other wife did. This is what y'all do. So to cloak, and so I couldn't see my aunt or anyone behind this energy that was sleeping with him and doing the voodoo magic on him, they would have him go in to, let's say, my cousin Nikki, for instance, when all the havoc was going on the last time. Cause everything that happened, how the hell you steal my phone, but you know this bitch number, and she calling me. But then next thing I know, they her going on vacation and got furniture and shit, stuff she ain't never had. Then all of a sudden the kids with David, and he done leveled up. Come on now. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is playing in my fucking face. But how it was being done, like my Aunt Melissa and her doing it now. Like I said, and I said again, if it's not my birth, it's not my mama that I been with now, my mama Aunt Demetrius, I know for sure it's my Aunt Lynn, because her and my cousin Shannon had a relationship, and also did her and my sister. And I feel like my mama is the victim. It was a victim and was passed around just like my cousin Shannon by their uncles and stuff was held on over their head, and to protect me and to protect. And if I'm wrong about my mama, I'm sorry, mama. But I'm just saying it just so, because she don't need to be protected if this is what's going on, because it can't keep going on. Okay, because of jealousy and envy and people's mental illness. Okay. Because the invasion of my privacy and the invasion of my life and the mission to destroy it is insane to the average to the main person. And you ain't gonna commit suicide about nothing, because if it ain't nothing true, then ain't nothing to commit suicide about. But like the people that God moved away from me out of my life, I know that they had a chance to turn around, and when they found out the truth, and all they did was left with their kids and left me and mine after I done stood out and everything, and left me in here and watched from the sidelines. And my child. The abuse. Basically, using a child to woo in a masculine, my masculines at that, don't know who the baby daddy is, but they're using this child for everybody to woo them, to take this person away from me so that they can have a bond behind my back and use this person as a human pit bull towards me, my own family. That's why every time I ran back towards them, every time I ain't feel safe with them. You see what I'm saying? But I stayed away from my child because I didn't want my child for them to feel like my child was helping me too much so that they could start doing stuff towards her. So I came back over here and took what I had to take. But I know I was gonna have to stand up and talk eventually because if not, it was gonna be the same thing. I seen it today. In the which way I was treated by all them. Besides my child, she did the best she could with all the pressure that's on her. My niece, y'all know what the fuck is up. But anyway, so right now, I know for a fact that there's a child that my cousin Nikki done told this nigga was his because she got some kind of eyes. And all these hoes been getting money and everything else. And he done helped these hoes steal my money. Because they saying that he got a child, that's his child. And that ain't his child. They use that child for everybody. Predators and all. They know that's how they broke up my first marriage. They did something then. Then went behind my back and made up all kinds of lies as they pushed me away. And I could understand why my child was angry with me because I could not see it, because the only reason why I couldn't see it is because they had me busy and I was always taking care of the family. If they did, I'm not knowing they going behind the scenes sabotaging everything I do. Yeah, my lips might be white snow. Hey, Burning man, whoever the fuck you is, I ain't got a lie on my channel. Get your dick sucking ass off my channel, bitch. I'm talking about kids in my motherfucking family. You ain't gonna stand up for shit, pussy nigga, pussy hoe. You ain't gonna never stand on what I stand on. And didn't know what the fuck all the details was, but stood up. So I ain't gonna never lie, you trash ass motherfucker. Cause what the fuck I'm gonna put my life on the line for? A lie. Whether I knew everything or not, I ain't gonna never keep put up for a lie. I've been through hell and back. That's why I know a lot of motherfuckers ain't out here, ain't went through shit. Because when I come and talk to y'all, I'm talking to y'all about real life shit that's going on. I can't sit up every day and do that when I'm out here trying to get kids out of community that God is using me for. And y'all talking, and folks up here talking about men and shit. Man, go help some kids. Don't talk about me lying. The fuck? Got a lot for. Anyway, every motherfucking day, I'm sorry I had to let that get to me, but I guess I need to release some rage because when you're dealing with this type of stuff, this could really hurt you from childhood on. You don't know you raised in a cult, okay? And kids are, and the people are being drove, the mothers are being, the ones that ain't down for that shit, being drove crazy. The other ones is being manipulated since a child done been touched or harmed or something wrong with them and they've been forced to do, and they fucked up in the head. They don't know if it happened or if it didn't, and they just look at it. It's all different ways that didn't happen. All of us was victims. But the thing about it is, it's a time for it to stand up. And that time is now. Because God wanted me to know that my own cousins, the ones that definitely can't come around me, y'all use the baby trap in both of my relationships so that y'all would be able to get them for yourself and push me away because y'all couldn't get the relationships y'all wanted for yourself. By doing voodoo on that person, telling them lies behind my back, calling them, doing inappropriate shit, going to the jobs, getting money. Just overstepping your motherfucking boundaries. Blackmailing. And then when they diss you, you send in your friends to go but seduce the motherfucker. And here I am, fucked up, starving to death, and y'all playing games because a nigga that y'all wanted to fucking take from me. The fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't got shit to stand on. And I'm wondering where all this hate and animosity coming from. And then this nigga acting like he know y'all better than me. Hell, I can't even tell you something, vent to you something, and you getting mad about my niece. What my niece got to do with you? So you done told somebody that this man is her daddy? Cause like, what the fuck? You know what I'm talking about? And it's all because your mother, mommy dearest, all y'all, Nikki, Shannon, and your dad, it's your daddy and your mama. All y'all. And all they want to do is for you to get energy, copycat everything I do abuse me, reject me, and then y'all don't try to touch y'all hands over on what's mine. But all the dirt y'all done did behind closed doors. And if I don't give a fuck if don't nobody fuck with me no way. Don't nobody fuck with me no way. But I know y'all doing voodoo on that man. I know y'all sit Nicky and them that way. They went on vacation when they started doing mind manipulation on me, baby. Her, him, and Peaches. Then they moved down here. Then when I was going through the most, they was at the club every weekend. Ain't nobody called Tan or nothing. The first time I went over your house, all of a sudden you got decked out. Everybody that got involved got a call, some shit. And then you got my people, my children involved, my sister involved. Y'all get y'all. I don't know if my mom, like I said, I don't know what my sister and my mom, because most of the time, God don't let nobody come around me like he let the rest of them. The ones that call themselves doing a baby trap and all that shit, cause you that goddamn jealous that you want to covet my entire life. So when I was dropping off shit, you was picking it up, coveting it like a rat. And you multiplied, bitch. And y'all done had plenty of time to stand up, but no, y'all went in silent and y'all took the devil deal. And I was still out here looking crazy and ain't nobody stood up and said, hey, cause she ain't lying. But as soon as the shit hit the fan, you gonna want to walk your weak ass out there and say something. Shut the fuck up. Somebody gonna knock your funky ass out. You gonna be the first one. You gonna be the first one. Cause without nothing but my mouth, I spoke whatever I felt because I knew that's what I had. Because if I didn't, hell, if it wasn't true, oh well. If it is, I know I'm going to save my people because they can't do it. My daughter, the people that got around me down here. They came and infiltrated they come and infiltrate everything. They were using this person, basically turned him into a human puppet to bring them information so they could then find somebody that they could use as the Jezebel spirit. That way he could come together with that person, and then that person bring the energy from that person to them, like they were doing that type of shit. That's how to transfer. I can't tell you who the person is, but I don't really believe it's this person. I believe this person only got tricked by one person because he wouldn't still be here. And God wouldn't still have me to have empathy. I would walk away. Like I did with the first hook, with the person I'm actually married to, because I can recognize the signs. And how big this shit is. Because the more I stay around my people, my daughter, my sister that I left behind, I ain't know what I was leaving them behind with mommy dearest, or somebody that was over my bullying my mama. I don't know how it went, but I know it went. And since motherfuckers don't want to tell me, I'm gonna throw shit out there. Cause ain't nobody gonna mess with my children, me, or nobody. I mean, when they try to keep me stuck, stagnant in one spot from place to place, being fucked over, because I'm gonna stay here to the very end. I ain't gonna run away and leave my kids in the hands of the same motherfuckers where they gotta fight their motherfucking way out from psychological warfare, mental and physical abuse, poverty, because you keep sabotaging their glory as if they ain't shit. Hell, how the fuck they gonna be? Man, I was one of the best. I've always been one of the best. I always went after what I wanted. But finding out that you could try to purposely connect to somebody I done dealt with or been in a relationship that way, then find somebody where I'm at and try to connect to in order to take energy, in order to manipulate the one you say sleeping with and siphon from the other till they woe down tired and they don't look like nothing but skin and bones, or they sick because you jumping off diseases every time you come. Cause every time y'all around ain't around, everybody get back healthy. But until y'all decide to bring that shit down here and then infiltrate my life, my sister life, my daughter life, where we left y'all motherfuckers where you at to do your thing. No, that's not good enough for you. You took the motherfucking money and they gave me a fucking dime, left me on the streets like I'm a motherfucking nothing ass piece of goddamn rag because I'm gonna blow my horn on you motherfuckers every chance I get because you should have told the goddamn truth and did right by me. If you gonna go over here and twist somebody's mind and manipulate them and blackmail them and hold shit over their head and lie about kids and try to hold some shit over my child head. Cause I wish one of you motherfuckers is holding some shit over my motherfucking child head. Because even if y'all did turn somebody at one point, I know good and goddamn well at this point right in the game, anybody that she had to go to where they, she had to invite them in. And they ain't gonna stay long. Cause if they, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can understand her anger because I'm thinking, because my heart, but understand this, I went for the goal after everything. I took care of them with everything and still now. And I'm the one that always being left starving. They the one got the Section 8. I'm the one working 2 and 3 jobs. That makes sure me and you got an apartment would have had twisted you to think not to want to be with me when you was in the best hands over there, had the most fun. But over the time of twisting your brain, you didn't think that. But then ended up, they kept pushing me away. So I'm like, okay, well, she good. Everybody say they the best people in the family when they fucking monsters. Or somebody is a monster that's bullying everybody in the family. Who's the motherfucking bully? You know what I'm talking about? Because where the fuck is my money for me and my children, my nieces, my nephews? So y'all can do what the fuck that y'all need to do, and we can do what the fuck we need to do. Because you are a liar. And you refuse to tell this person here, like you did the last one, the motherfucking truth. Instead, you will sit back quiet, talking about you having this and that going on with you. No, you stand there. Answer the motherfucking question. Ain't shit wrong enough with you. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't tell me you two goddamn who was scared of who. My mama was more scared of you than you being scared of her. I would see you bully her a lot. But because of what? That's why you and Shannon and Keisha and all y'all didn't have no respect for the motherfuckers because y'all knew what the fuck they was on, type time they was on. And the only reason why I can say that they didn't necessarily try, I could say they ain't try, but it just didn't happen like that, is because at the time I had somebody that protected me. That was my Aunt Helen, who I believe possibly could be my mother instead of the woman that raised. It's like, my backyard, that's all of a sudden the doggone thing just went out. Okay? Like I said, we was all out there. What happened to who, I don't know exactly. How it went down, all that. But I know something went down, because this stuff ain't right. Something just ain't right with everything out there. Something ain't right what's going on now. It's more to it than a few dollars that's got somebody hunt me down. This been going on for years because God awakened me to it. Because I was going back down the same path that led my Aunt Helen crazy. losing her beauty from a stroke and never the same and pushing me far away so she would never be able to protect me, tell me what the, if she ever was gonna tell me before she died, whatever. It's a lot. And some people say, oh, well, why are you saying this and that? Because it's still family that's still in there that need to come out, that's being things that's being done. It's not just about me. It's a lot of people that's involved that sit in high places. And it, like I said, it ain't about me just trying to, it's not about clicking off you. It's about, hey, I'm telling you what it is. So if I know it ain't gonna happen to me, but you will know. So hopefully this can stop something that could have possibly happened, didn't happen, ain't gonna happen, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's a lot that ain't been told. And I was done so fucking dirty that it would I had to go through deaths after deaths. And they thought this, I guess they thought this motherfucking because my family is a lot of Masons and Eastern Stars up in it. They thought this whole plan or whatever the fuck was gonna go down just the way it's supposed to go down. Yeah, what do it matter? What do it matter? What do it matter? It don't matter. I know my child gonna be protected. I know ain't nobody finna blackmail her and put burdens on her to do a motherfucking thing. You feel me? Now you can do it. Just like Usher say, trading places. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like that. What the fuck wrong with you? But yeah, I just wanted to get that out, how they was doing it. How these older women was doing, these mother figures was doing it with the daughters that they abused. And if they couldn't have no grandkids or whatever, they was useless to them, the kid. And the one aunt that I know is damn sure in it, her daughter couldn't have no child. Her son had 2 kids, but the mama is a lying baby, and she let nobody fuck with her. You heard? And that's just bottom fucking line. And she been had them, and she remarried and everything. But see, sometimes you don't know, you scared, and we had that, things happen. I don't try to judge on why you did what you did, hoping for the best, because you ain't seen it with your own eyes. I'm just telling you intuitively. And when it comes to my children and people that God keep putting on my heart every fucking day, I'm gonna speak out. Because I'm doing it out of bravery that motherfuckers that you scared to lose. I've been lost them already because they knew spiritually and where I was and the things that I say that they already knew fit that character. They already knew it was eventually going to come because they knew who I am and it about all this shit is about before you even figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So it's a lot of dark secrets. And if my family gonna be targeted and have to work and then have to deal with infiltration after infiltration to make their motherfucking job hard so they can't even work in peace and be happy with the things that they doing in your fucking system that's supposed to be right, give me my motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about nothing else. This is all I'm talking about right here. Because I know what all y'all did. Now I understand why y'all down here, why y'all all piled up over there in Bay St. Louis, thinking y'all got it going on. He bringing y'all all the supplies y'all want. Well, come get some supplies tomorrow to this motherfucker right here so they can get your weak ass on camera because I done said it to you and they done put me in a position where I can't get this shit myself. how I was when I was at my job, and they did everything they could to infiltrate, send somebody from there to tell lies on me, and his mind already twisted. So it's just validating what the person that's behind the damn Wizard of Oz sheet is telling it. The one that God didn't give no grandkids to, and the grandkids they gave to, they mama ain't finna fuck around with you. You understand? Yeah, on every level possible, she ain't gonna play with you. So, yeah, I believe my mama was bullied. Yeah, I believe my mama, my sister was bullied with somebody, with a child or something, because God would not have let them come around with the things that I've asked God to do, because he cut out everybody. And the only way they was able to try to infiltrate is using this person, but this person was a victim as well, because he didn't know he was walking into Hell's Kitchen. He thought these people was nice, trying to help him get him on his feet, got a little money and shit. Hey, he done hit the jackpot. See, that's what you get for being greedy and a motherfucking con artist. That's your goal. You know what I'm saying? 2 days for being in the goddamn ground where they gonna try to put something on me. What? And I'm sitting in a damn house every day, 17 hours a day, ain't doing shit by myself sober. That's how I got on my level. What was God meant back on the straight and narrow after everything I went through mentally, after shit coming to me and stuff being so heavy that I have prayed that God don't give me all that I can't take. So it took so long because he let me reveal the things I didn't reveal to protect the kids that he put me here to protect. But as far as knowing being able to speak on it with confidence and being able to stand up for my child, my niece, my nephew, anybody's child, the other two kids that went right, to make sure that this cycle of whatever the fuck is going on, and whoever bullying whoever behind that goddamn curtain, who got about as many hairs as Smiggle got left on their motherfucking head. Yeah. That's why y'all hoes didn't like me back then. Grown ass women. I'm like, why would my auntie tell my cousin this about me so we can hang out? Why would her mama go get somebody white and take them through the drive-thru and give them something to eat? Don't get me done. Why would this girl that married to my uncle, married to my mom, married to her brother, why would she call and tell my auntie that I done had sex and I was still a virgin? I'm a child. That's why my auntie had to protect me. But at the same time, somebody was holding something over her head. See, they keep holding children over everybody's head. Or, they was just too afraid because of how deep they knew who I was involved. And they felt like they didn't have the power because a lot of people didn't have the support system when we know about spirituality. They hid that shit in these sororities and these Masonic lodges and all that organizations so they can use and abuse it against the people of God. And y'all gonna get y'all fucking ass beat. And that's just bottom line. And that's all I gotta say right now. As long as I got to put that out there. That's it. Thank you very much.